another frustrating afternoon for Everton, another 2 points dropped. Huddersfield came and they set the stall out early. The fans were singing "Is This a Library?" a minute and a half into the game, which I think is a record that might not be beaten this season. And the Huddersfield team, they sat deep, they defended, they tried to hit us on the break, and you know what? It worked. They were like this season's West Brom. They were time wasting from the start. They were going down, clutching their head, they were breaking up play. But as the home side, it's Everton's job to deal with that and break them down, and we just didn't all day. I've heard the stats from the game. We got, I think we had 1 shot on target, which is, I guess, the one that went in, to their 6. And although Pickford never really had any save of note to make, it's still not good enough. I mean, we started off this season pretty well. It's deteriorating from a good start into a decent start. Drop points at West Ham. It's probably going to be a bad start. I'm feeling pretty deflated going into the international break with a draw today, because I think we all expected to win it, and I know we shouldn't expect anything like that, because you know these teams will come. We did it to other teams last season ourselves. It gets results, it gets points away from home, and that's all you need going away. Draw your aways, win your homes, and you'll be doing all right. But yeah, it's up to us to break teams like that down, and we just didn't. We never got going. I don't think anyone stood out today. I think maybe Morgan Schneiderlin had a decent game, but didn't do anything out of the ordinary. No one stood out. Tom Davies has come in for a bit of stick again this week. He didn't have a great game. He was fulfilling a hard role, and we missed Garner massively today. But if you just look at the way Ademola Lookman is treated by the crowd, or some sections of the crowd, to Tom Davies, it just does me head in. Ademola Lookman has done nothing, really. He did as much in the Man City game as Tom Davies did, but for some reason the crowd seemed to get on Tom Davies' back a bit. But the lad never hides. He tries his best, and a lot of the time it isn't good enough. But then Ademola Lookman comes on and gets like a hero's ovation, and came on and did nothing. It's up to him to impress us. We don't have to give him a standing ovation when he comes on to impress him. He's got to prove himself at Everton, and it does me head in that he's seen as this sort of, I don't know, great saviour, because he's done nothing to warrant that. I thought Gylfi Sigurdsson had an off day, and the alarming thing there was we never looked like doing anything going forward without Sigurdsson pulling the strings. He had an off day, nothing was coming off. Tosin did a lot of running again, but nothing's really coming off for him. It was just a pretty bad day all round. It was just a bad game. We missed Richarlison and Garner massively. You can't deny that. The substitutions were weird. Although Sigurdsson had a great game, I'm not exactly sure why he was taken off, because he was the only player who would unlock Huddersfield's pretty well marshalled defence. And taking Deeney off at the same time was just bizarre, because he'd not put a foot wrong all game. You know, if it's a fitness issue, surely we've got 2 weeks coming up now. You know, just see the game out and rest it. But yeah, still a lot of question marks over this squad now. The early season optimism is sort of eroding away a bit, but as we said, it's going to take time. We need to give it time. I've not fixed that picture yet, by the way. I will get onto it for the next post-match for the lads whose OCD was kicking in about that. But yeah, not a great day, bit of a downer, bit flat, but I'm off to see the Coral now, so hopefully that'll cheer me up. Have a good weekend.
Hi guys, this is Cameron from the Mighty Blues, and I've just got back from Goodison Park. Obviously Everton won, Huddersfield Town won. What do I say about that game? It was a horrible, gritty, poor, just a bad game of football to watch, to be honest. I think we're poor. I think they are probably the worst Premier League team I've seen at Goodison Park in a long time, and we played into their path. All that they wanted to do was waste time from the minute one. Obviously take 5 minutes to take throw-ins, stupid amount of time to take free kicks and corners, and we played into their path. Their aim was to frustrate Everton, and to stop Everton from playing the football that, you know, we all want to see, attacking football, and I think it worked. I think they frustrated us. Our passing was off the boil. Obviously, the goal from Dominic Calvert-Lewin, it was a good finish, don't get me wrong, good header, right in front of me, I seen it, brilliant header, but I think for the rest of the game, he was poor. I think he takes the ball to the byline and tries to run down the byline instead of just running wherever he picks it up, and saves the time obviously going over. But I think overall it was a poor performance, by Everton. Like I say, a poor Huddersfield team that we really should be beating. We should be beating them by about 4 or 5 goals. It's disappointing really, because if we beat them, we'd have then gone into obviously the international break with another win under our belt, and then we'd have come out of it playing obviously a very poor West Ham team who have just lost 4 on the row. At home, so with the momentum had been there. Instead, we've come out of playing probably one of the worst Premier League teams that there's going to be this season, and we're going to be going into playing another one of the worst Premier League teams that we're going to see this season. The difference is they're going to fancy themselves now, West Ham. They're going to know that they can exploit us, know that we are poor defending corners. Obviously, another set piece, another goal from a set piece that is just blows me, man. But yeah, overall, I think it was a poor game. I don't want to be too negative. Obviously, we've got a load of new players to come in. There's a load of players out. Obviously, Bernard, Richarlison, Mina, Gomez didn't make it. Lucas Digne played. The only change from my predicted 11 was Digne come in. Thought he had a good game. I thought he tired towards the end, and it'd probably be a bit more beneficial for him to come on 60 minutes in rather than Baines. But it's one of them. But yeah, I think it was a poor performance from Everton, and hopefully we can bounce back after the international break. But I just think we should have been beating a Huddersfield Town at home, let's be honest. Thank you guys for watching anyway, and I'll see you guys later.